All right, boys, 0.5.4 coming tonight. Let's go over it. Now, look, we're new here. We do a lot of Path of Exile. We make a lot of builds. We try a lot of things. Currently working on an Abyssal Lich, Gemling, leveling that. Bunch of stuff, okay? I got a lot of ideas. Anyway, they did say they were going to do more to Breach, but there's nothing about Breach in here unless it's in the patch notes, which usually will come 30 minutes after this. But basically, there's a lot of good news in here. We're getting Expedition Tree, Atlas Tree, and then we're getting new change with the Uniques, but I'll let you see it for yourself here.
I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2. Last week, we made some improvements to Expedition and the Runes of Elder, but we still wanted these mechanics to have more depth in the endgame, while giving you more control over how you engage
the one thing we haven't done.
So in 054, we're introducing an Atlas passive tree for Runes of Elder. This tree lets you invest in...
Now, this kind of just tells you that it will be going core. What I mean, like, we had an Expedition tree before. It's weird that we don't have it now. You know what I mean? Like, you can do a little bit... I think there's like one node per master. Atlas masters that you can do, but like you know, they completely took it away and took away all the Expedition NPCs with, you know, you could use like some currency and like do some crafting and stuff. All of it's gone. So I guess they were like, well, you could bring it back
to Remnant encounters, expeditions, and grand expeditions, allowing you to tailor the experience to your playstyle. So what's actually on this tree? There are 24 points in total, including...
Hold on, are they also have the bug where they're missing... Is that Doriani or is that Hilda? Do they all... I think that's Doriani. I was going to say, are they also got the bug where they're missing a Doriani point because the Amir Furry doesn't show up?
12 notables.
And
some of them introduce entirely new mechanics. I got it.
It's a joke.
This multi-choice node lets you choose between finding additional remnants or increasing your chances of encountering expeditions in your maps. By taking this node, Pharaoh will begin selling a new currency item that can be purchased with Verisium, which by this point, you probably got plenty of.
Yeah, we got a lot.
If you don't like the rewards on your runic inscriptions, you can use this currency to re-roll the runes and begin the encounter for a mystery reward. You can also further customize...
I like that, because finally we have a use for Verisium. You just stacking it, you just have tens of thousands with nothing to do.
Customize traditional expedition encounters. Starting with a simple example, you can choose between gaining an additional explosive or an additional remnant. You can invest into finding more logbooks, or take this entirely new mechanic, Verisium Sentries. These sentries can appear during expedition encounters, and if you decide to unearth them, they'll infuse nearby enemies with runic power, adding additional runes and increasing their rewards.
Okay.
Good luck finding one with an opulent rune. You can also specialize further into grand expeditions, like this notable, which allows grand expeditions to roll a third modifier. You can speed up encounters by reducing the number of monsters required before the explosive line proceeds, or make unearthed enemies spawn with 25% of their life already missing.
Right.
Explosions hurt. And finally, you can decide how dangerous your remnant chains become. You can prevent runic modifiers from propagating down the chain entirely, or, if you're looking for a bigger challenge and bigger rewards, give remnants a chance to pass on 2 runic modifiers instead of 1.
Interesting.
So that's the new tree. Overall, there are now many more ways to customize both the challenge and rewards of this league.
Not bad.
But that's not all. We have another super important feature involving unique items.
This right here.
Since 0.1, one of the most requested features has been the ability to use more of the uniques you find in the endgame on your next characters. And we agree. Starting in 054, unique items will automatically scale their skill level down to match lower level characters. There are so many uniques with interesting skills that only drop from high levels, and it was a real shame you couldn't use them until the late endgame. Now if you get a unique from a pinnacle boss, you can use that unique with its unique skill as soon as you meet that item's minimum level requirement. This should open up a whole bunch of builds available to play much earlier. It also helps when leveling new characters. If you found a high level life sprig, feel free to equip it right from level 2. Speaking of uniques, last week we teased some new Vessel of Coolmount items.
Uniques.
The first of those is now ready,
the gloves.
The Master's Reach.
Untether. Reveal weakness against rare and unique enemies. Eat a soul on hitting an enemy with an open weakness. 97% of damage taken from enemies with an open weakness recouped as life. So, yeah.
This unique grants its own skill, Untether, which plants a seed of abyssal energy directly into an enemy's heart. It also has some very unusual modifiers. It reveals weaknesses within the souls of rare and unique enemies, and if you hit that weakness, you can eat their soul.
Can increase skill speed from devouring the souls of nearby dead. I wonder how high that stacks, because that could be massive. Well, he's got 14 up here. Got 14 stacks. I wonder why down here it says 2, but up here it says 14. I wonder how much. Is it 1% per, 2%, 5%, 10%? What are we talking about here? Because that could be a big boost.
You'll also recoup 100% of damage taken from enemies with an open weakness as life. There's another major feature we're adding to this patch for those who love to gamble with vile corruption. At Zeri's Temple now has a new currency item that you can use to go
upgrades a corruption enchantment on amulet, ring or belt, jewel, weapon or quiver, and rare armor.
Double or nothing on an already corrupted item. Using it will remove a random explicit mod. In exchange for that, the
went from 39 max life to 139 max life.
Existing corrupted enchantments will be upgraded to a significantly more.
But I think it removes something, right?
Random explicit mod.
Armor, life, spirit, strength.
In exchange for that, the
ooh, we got rid of this spirit, but gave 100 more life. Bad roll.
Existing corrupted enchantments will be upgraded to a significantly more powerful tier. Have an item with a low tier affix, but a great corrupted implicit? Why not take a gamble?
Plus
and yes,
2.
If it's been double corrupted and it's 2 enchantments, you can upgrade them both.
Damn, dude. I mean, that's pretty massive. If you hit that, that is massive.
Use 2 orbs. So that's 054. Expedition and the Runes of Elder should feel much more complete in the endgame now. Leveling additional characters should be significantly more enjoyable, and there's a powerful new Vessel of Coolmark unique to discover. Now this will also be our last major patch for a little while, before 055, which will be alongside a 1-month event with a new economy.
They did say they were going to do more changes to Breach, which I was waiting for, but we obviously aren't getting them. But I mean, massive change to uniques. Curious to maybe get those unique gloves and see how much that skill speed scales, because if you can scale a whole map's worth of monsters and get like 70% more skill speed, that's massive. Like that would be crazy for like my Galvanic Shards build. And then obviously a 1-month league with an economy reset. Curious to see when that would be. I think they said around August.
We hope you enjoy 054 and see you in Rayclast.
Well, there we go. There we go, boys. I mean, not bad, man. I mean, every week we've gotten something. You know, you can't be mad about it. So anyway, I'm gonna hop on my gem link. Anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. See you on the next one.